All right, story number 2. Here we go. My ex faked his own death, then turned up at my birthday party. Story time. Buckle up, because this is one of the most insane things that has ever happened to me, and I still don't really know how it's my life. So I'm dating Steve. We were together for 2 years. Things were very, very chaotic. Red flags everywhere, but of course I called them burgundy flags. Burgundy, yeah, burgundy. I love that, burgundy flag. But hang on a second, just diving into this. Surely a burgundy flag is worse than a red flag because it's deeper. It's blood. Does anyone remember that YouTube video of that kid? It was like maybe 20 years ago, this kid going, blood. And he's like, anyway, I know you guys don't like when I ramble in between things, but I've just got words to say today. Right, burgundy flags. Because love makes you stupid. He was very, very sweet, but he'd disappear for days and lie about the dumbest things. And I always somehow was made to feel like the crazy one for calling him out. Not the gaslighting. Eventually, I found out he was messaging other girls, and this wasn't even discreetly. One of them accidentally DM'd me screenshots. So obviously, I dumped him, blocked him on everything, cried, healed, moved on. Or so I thought. Fast forward 6 months, I'm finally doing a lot better, starting to feel like myself again. When I get a call from a random number, I answer it, and it's Amy, one of Steve's closest friends. She's sobbing. She says that Steve was in a car accident, that he didn't make it out alive. Sucks to be you, Steve, so sorry about that. I am in pure shock. My heart is pounding and I can't breathe, kind of shock. Of course I start crying, even though he put me through all of that ordeal. The idea of someone I loved being gone forever was absolutely horrifying. That is tough. I tell my friends, my mum, even post a little tribute to him on my story. I don't know why, but I needed the closure maybe. 2 weeks go by, people are grieving. Amy's posting pictures of Steve with sad captions. Sorry, just knowing the full title of this, that this boy is not dead and all of these people around him are going to this length, is wild. People are grieving. Amy's posting pictures of Steve with sad captions. A few of his other friends start messaging me to check in. I even got an invite to the memorial gathering. Now, here's where it gets a little bit wild. It was my birthday and my friends throw me a surprise party. Super low-key vibe, just close people. I walk in, everyone's there, shouting surprise. But when I look around the room, I freeze. Because standing in the corner, holding a drink, smiling, like nothing's happened, is Steve. Alive in my house. I'm like, what the actual hell is going on? I start yelling, my friends are stunned, and Amy is suddenly quiet. Turns out he had told all of his friends to help him fake his own death. Why? Because he wanted to see who actually cared about him. So fucking dumb. He said he needed a clean slate, and this was the only way to start over. He convinced Amy and a few of his other friends to help him stage it. The accident was all fake. The tears were all fake. The whole thing was a manipulative social experiment to see who would have missed him the most. And he chose my birthday party and my house after everyone had mourned him, and I had mourned him, to announce this. So, now I'm asking, what's the etiquette for uninviting someone from their own funeral? Because I still don't know whether to call the police or throw the whole man in the bin. Steve is a fucking lunatic. What do you mean you fancied a clean slate, so you decided to fake your own death? Do you have fucking disrespect? Steve! Do you know how fucking disrespectful that is? So many people a day die in car accidents that is not their fault, and you're just going to pick that to see who gives a flying shit about you. Here's an idea. Let me think of an idea first. Walk away. Run away is what people do. They tend to run at speed, not just not just a leisurely walk. Run away. Yeah, run away. There we go, Steve. Run away, trot yourself off, get yourself down to fucking up to Scotland or some naff place up Scotland. Scotland's beautiful, it's not naff, I don't know why I said that. Get yourself like a nice little tent in the woods. Just spare for 2 weeks. Crazy idea that. I don't recommend it. But we shouldn't be faking death. And I think that is a life lesson that we should all take forward, is that we should not be faking death. And shame on his friends for going along with it. I think someone was like an absolute lunatic. If Sophia came to me and was like, listen, here's the plot. I'm going to fake my own death because I'm not too sure people give a shit about me. I'd be like, okay, well, we're going to go to the GP, babe, and we're going to get you some help. Because that's not normal to think those things. Had they started planning his funeral? I think he should pay for all the funeral costs, personally. Because it's his funeral. It's my party and I'll die if I want to. Yeah? Or I don't fucking know. What a weird thing to do on a... How do people come up with that? Anyway, throw the whole man in the bin. What could we call the police over? I think it is illegal to fake your own death. I think that is an illegal offence. Let's Google. Is it illegal to fake your own death? I believe so, because there was that man that rowed off in the canoe, wasn't there, to fake his own death. It is not inherently illegal, but may be in part be fraudulent to illicit activities such as tax fraud. Wow, not the tax fraud. There is no legal duty to rescue... Hang on a damn minute. Is it illegal to watch someone die and not help them in the UK? Right. Well, we've gone on a tangent, I fear. Don't fake your own death. Steve needs to pay for his own funeral. You need to get better friends. Good day.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.